Welcome to the Academy. So the next topic is role of a data engineer in data science and data analytics. I know you might be confused by seeing some image or like vending machine on screen, right? First, let me tell you how data engineering is related to data science by giving you a practical example. Okay. So let's say there is a company, retail company, who has vending machines in thousands of locations. This is an example of one of the vending machines. So if you see, there are hundreds of items, or let's say tens of items into this vending machine. Now, the requirement for the business is we want to do the demand forecasting for each of this SKU, like let's say Doritos chips, sodas, or Cokes and all those things. We want to do the demand forecasting for every SKU. Now, what is demand forecasting? That is based on the historical data. They want to understand what is the future demand for every product. Now, like I mentioned, you need historical data to predict future. That's where data engineers come into picture, right? So if you need historical data, you need to gather it from the vending machine, right? So let's say vending machine is going to send data to a trajectory every time if there is a dispense, right? So what is this? This is a data collection. What happens is we are going to collect the data from vending machine and store it in one database. So let's say this is a OLTP database. We'll come to that later. What is OLTP? That is a transactional database as Oracle. So let's consider this is Oracle. Once the data is stored into Oracle, we cannot directly use this data like so what happens is, let's say there is one transaction into vending machine. If you dispense Doritos, you might get hundreds of rows or hundreds of columns related to that. That is device ID. You can get SKU. What is the count? What is the transaction ID? Which motor position is it available? What is the coil? What is the total quantity available? All those things, right? Now, I just need historical sales data to predict my future demand. Now, all that data is available in OLTP. Now, we cannot use Oracle directly, and we can data scientists cannot query directly Oracle and start forecasting the demands. For that, they need a OLAP database because your database needs to be faster, and that's where you bring in, let's say, a Snowflake cloud data warehouse. Okay, so data science team is sitting on Snowflake. Let's see. Here, let's consider Databricks. It would be better for data science team as well for the time being. So let's say Databricks team or data science team is using Databricks for forecasting and all those things. Now, they need data in Databricks, correct? That's where a data engineer comes in picture. Data engineer. He needs to move the data from Oracle to Databricks. Now, how does he move it? Using a cloud technology that is Azure, AWS, anything you want. He's going to extract the data first. Okay. Data engineer is going to extract the data. Now, as I mentioned, trajectory or vending machine and OLTP and have all the data related to a vending machine. Data engineer is going to extract everything. Okay. He's going to then transform this data. Okay. Let me just show you the transform layer here. Now, what do we mean by transform layer here? Like I told you, data scientists need only historical sales data, right? So what they're going to do is they're going to take everything from the OLTP. They're just going to load or sorry, transform these sales related data and then load it into Databricks. Now, this whole process is being developed by a data engineer and it's being automated and running through batch processing or real time as per the requirement of data scientists. This data is being delivered or loaded into Databricks and then data scientists use this data. So, this is the actual role of a data engineer into data analytics and data science. Without data engineers, data science or data scientists cannot complete their work. So, for sure, data engineers are core of the data science as well. I hope this lesson was enjoyed. Thank you.